Hello guys, I'm Azra's guys, and in this video I will show you how to get gold wood and zombie wood in Tycoon 2. Gold wood and zombie woods are primarily used for decoration. Over here there's some gold wood, and I will show you how to get it. Oh sorry, this is actually zombie wood, it's not gold wood. So first you're going to need a good axe. It's best to use the overgrown axe because this axe is designed for cutting those woods. But if you don't have that axe, you can use a different axe like the shark axe, the blue steel axe, or the mini axe. Then you will need a truck, and you also need candy corn axe. So with the candy corn axe, there's a way you can actually climb walls. First you have to face perpendicular to the wall and make sure you're facing right, and then click and then drop it. Then you should make it like this. Make sure it's facing up. Then you can go and grab the axe by the blade of the axe. Make sure it's flat on the wall, and you can grab it by the blade and go back, and then while carrying it, go in front, and you should be able to climb the wall. Make sure you try up or down until you're able to climb up the wall. So you can keep on practicing that, and you'll be able to climb a wall with an axe. So you will have to go all the way to the bridge, and you have to lower the bridge if it isn't lowered yet. You have to wait for the bridge to lower down. So once it has lowered down, you have to go all the way across the bridge, and you will be in the safari. And you have to follow me on the bridge, from the bridge. You have to follow down the road. And at the end of this part of the road, you have to keep on going straight. Then you will turn left, and you will find this part right here. Now to go up, you have to use the axe climbing earlier. So make sure it's laid flat on the ground and it's facing like this. Then you grab the blade and make sure that it's in the middle. You can try always put it up or down until it goes and has to climb. So now I was able to climb. Now you have to walk all the way right there. So you have to go all the way up here. And from here you will go walk all the way there. And if you're having trouble moving there quickly, then you can use an axe and push yourself. That way you can move quicker. If you want also move quicker, then you can climb a wall with an axe, so you can have a better view. swamp. So for people who don't know what this passage is called, then it's called the Safari Mountain Passage by a lot of players. So some people might find it hard to climb up a wall. So you have to try lowering it down or making it go up. Once you have found a position where you can climb, then you don't put it up or down, but you just keep it still. Once you reach the top, you have to throw it up, and then keep on doing this with all of the walls. You can also walk straight, but for me, I'm just going to go up so you can see a better view of the swamp. And I lost my axe. So that sometimes happens to people, but so make sure you have a spare axe. Like I am using my spare overgrown axe to try to climb up and get the lost axe. It's good that it doesn't fall down. So you keep on trying. Sometimes you might lose your axe up there, so make sure to have a spare axe. If you're having a smaller axe, then it's better to make it face left and down. This way it's easier. If you have a smaller axe. Then once I've gotten up, you can just go all the way and climb all of the other walls. So again, you have to make sure it's flat against the wall, and then you move towards the wall while holding the axe. Sometimes that might happen too. You make it to the top, but the axe falls all the way down. So then you have to go all the way up there. Okay, so that might happen a lot of times, but don't worry. If that keeps on happening, then you can do it the same way with the small axes. It's a bit harder to get in the right position, but you have less chance of losing the axe. So if it's really hard to do it, then try switching positions of where you're climbing. It might be a glitch, and the wall might actually have some things inside of it that might prevent you from climbing up well. Also, make sure to pay attention to where you're grabbing it. Also, you have to keep on switching where the axe is facing. So if you're having all of the trouble, try switching to a different axe. You don't always get it correct even when using the candy corn axe. And I finally got up the cliff. Now you just you can push yourself all the way. If you're traveling really long distances. So if you're having trouble again, then you can switch to your first axe or totally different axe. If you're having a little trouble even by doing these things, you can just walk all the way to the swamp without climbing. And then once you have made all the way, then you can just walk to the swamp. The swamp should look like this, and there should be like water in front. Then just walk straight all the way. Again, if it's really slow, then you can just push yourself with the axe. Now once you're here, we have made it to the swamp. Now you can cut your woods into tiny pieces. You can cut the woods into small pieces. And these extra parts, they actually are really small, but they're actually really long, so they're kind of worth it. So then you just bring all of your woods all the way out and make sure that they're out of the water. I mean, I'm only getting one tree, but you can just get a lot of trees and bring them all the way here. Then once you're done, you can just throw them down all the way. So to throw them down all the way, first you have to carry them here. So also you can just throw them like this. It's a bit tilted, so it moves a bit extra. You know, if it's a bit heavy, then I can rotate it while I'm grabbing it. But that's useless if the tree is really small and it doesn't move it at all. So the steeper the slope, the more it slides down. So you just bring it all the way back to your vehicle. And then now once you're at the vehicle, you can put all of your trees onto the truck. This is really heavy, but it isn't so big. Once I put it on the tree, then I can bring the tree all the way to the bridge. And sometimes it might be hard to put everything in at once, so maybe it's better to cut the tree into pieces before putting everything inside. And you can do the rest of the cutting in the base. Once you have fit, you have to go all the way to back to the bridge. Also, if you got a few trees, only a few trees, then you can take some walnut wood back also. But I'm only showing in this video how to get gold and zombie wood, so I won't get them. So if something falls down or gets in a loose place, meaning it might fall down, then you can just move it into a more secure place. Then you can lower the bridge, and if it has gone down, and it will go down because it takes a lot of time to get to gold wood. So now I wait until the bridge lowers all the way down. It's recommended so it goes all the way down, and don't rush all the way, or else you might be able to go across, but the wood might fall off. Now when you're near your base, you can just cut the wood into tiny pieces. So just cut it at the branches and segments. So once you have done that, you can just sawmill them. You have an auto unloader. If you don't have an auto unloader, you can just plug it backwards into your sawmill, and everything will go inside. If there's a piece that's too thick, then there's a way to sawmill it, and I'll show it to you soon. So you can put all the wood in here. So also this log stabilizer setup, and I'm going to show this to you in another video. So I'm going to show you how to sawmill wood that is too thick to fit inside. So let me just get the basic sawmill. This is the shabby sawmill. So to put it inside, usually you can't fit it inside because it's too thick. To put it inside, you have to first put it on top of your sawmill. Then you can click E, or if you want to move, I'll just put your cursor on top of the shabby sawmill, and then click check. Then you have to move it. And you can grab this and put it around the place where the wood will get milled. Then you will click quit, or just click B. Then let go. And if it doesn't turn into planks, then you keep on trying. And if it doesn't work, then you can get a better sawmill. Because this skill doesn't work for all sawmills. You can use a different sawmill, like a fair sawmill, and do the same skill. For me, I'm just going to put this one inside of here. So if you're building with this, then I recommend having the golden blueprint. I'm going to also show this in another video. You can also use a single unit cutter. If you don't have a single unit cutter, then you can put one by one woods, and you can cut it into single units. If you encounter a lot of wood amounts that are lower than 100%, then you can put it to 1 by 2, 0.1 by 2, and 1.2 by 1.2. So then you can get a lot of woods without having a single unit cutter. So I'm going to show you how to make a single unit cutter. In another video. So once you have put all the wood, you can put them in a truck or in a wood storage. So as you can see, half the wood is going into my truck. Then I can instantly fill blueprints. This large floor here, then I can take one of these and put them and fill them inside completely. This wood is really useful for decorating, as you can make things that look like gold. There's also another type of wood that looks more pure gold. I'm going to show you how to get it in another video also. So I'm also going to make another video to show another method to get it. It takes less time because you won't have to walk all the way across the Safari Mountain Passage, and the next method won't require any going to the safari. So that's going to be in the next video. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye guys.